So we finally got our most needed position, our second striker in the door. But now some fans have found something new to complain about. We've got a few more outs and a rumoured WONDERKID coming in. If you have watched any of my stuff before or are new to the channel, please subscribe, like, do something to help the algorithm. I'm trying to grow as much as I can. Thanks for your time. Let's get on with it. But let's start. I'm going to go some fans. When you read the comment section of any Celtic stuff, it's an interesting area. Now, I'm not saying all of them, but some of the very loud ones, it seems like they just like to complain. We have had Idah. We've tried to get him back. Everyone's like, we've got the budget. Look at how much money we've got. Why aren't we spending it? Let's get him in the door. We finally sign him. And now fans are like, we've overpaid for him. Why are we paying so much for Idah? I think it's quite hilarious. One, the biggest need of this whole team at the moment was our backup striker, because Kyogo is one little fall from doing his shoulder again, and then we're Mikey Johnson. Everywhere else seems to be okay for the moment and has a little bit of depth. Striker it needed to be done right away. It seemed like Idah was Brendan's first, second and third choice. Like, that's who he wanted, and I understand that. There's less risk, high reward. If you look at how many times we've wasted 3-4 million on other players, like, let's just look at who's that guy, Ayeti. Like, I think we spent 3-4 million or something on him and he done absolutely nothing. Then there's other players that have spent 3-4 million, and so we've just wasted. That could add up to 20 million in wasted fees. But not only that, you've got to remember there's wages. So we're paying about 8.5-9 million for Idah, who we know is going to come in, fit the system and do a good job. So to me, that is smart. Now, the fee's 8.5, 1 million of add-on, a 15-year sell-on clause, but a 5-year contract. The big thing for me is, if we bought Idah for 3 million or 9 million, his contract is probably not too different. So it's not like we're paying higher fees for him like we would if we got someone else in for a higher fee. The idea was just to get him in the door. Another point, Rangers are now out of the Central Champions League, which means Celtic are now the only Scottish club in the league, which means we get $4 to $5 million of TV money, and we don't have to sell it, go halves in the TV money with Rangers or any other Scottish fees. So Rangers have decided to donate half of Idah's fees. Thank you very much. Also, on Celtic AM, Hamish was talking about how we sold Haksabanovic, Lowell and O for almost the same as what we just brought in Idah for. But when you think about it, that is 3 wages out the door for 1 wage. So with the Rangers fee, we've pretty much got Idah on a free, but we've cleared out a couple of contracts. So we're really up if you think about it. People will be like, wow, that's a big stretch. But math, I don't know, does it work out? Who cares? Idah's in the door. Biggest need filled. Now I think our second biggest need is another left back, and then a proper starting left centre forward to go with CCV. After that, personally, I don't care. I think we're fine. I know everyone's like, no, we need better this, and we need a better that, and we need a better this. As long as we get another left back, I don't even think we're going to get a centre back, but if we can get a good starting centre back, so that we don't have to rely on Liam Scales every game, then I'm going to be happy. So other outs, Kwon. Brendan must see something in Kwon, because he sent him to another Scottish team. He's gone to Hibs for a year. I think Hibs really need him. That could be saving Gray's job, because the game they played against us was horrendous. I'm actually surprised he didn't go back to St Mirren. I don't know the news there, but since they've lost Kwon from loan and they also lost Bacchus, I thought, oh, maybe they'll bring Kwon back in for a depleted midfield, but they didn't. and he's gone to Hibs. Dan Kelly is now out. Surprise, surprise. He's signed a pre-contract deal with Millwall, so he'll leave when his contract's up in the middle of the year. I don't expect to see him ever again unless you watch the Celtic B team. We can do a whole video on the failures of our up-and-coming players. That's Bosun Lowell, Dan Kelly, Rocco Vata, all out in the same window. And we're relying on people like Welsh, Johnson, and whoever our third string goalkeeper is that I just had a complete blank of his name on, just to fill in the quota for Europe. In good news, or, well, it's a rumour, so who cares? It's good or bad. It's until there's a signature on a piece of paper, it's a rumour. Ernie Engels, 20-year-old from Augsburg, he's a midfielder, which is an area right now that we really don't urgently need. Augsburg are 11th in the Bundesliga, which is mid-table, which is a decent spot to be, and he's one of their best players, is rumoured to be coming and signing with Celtic. He is touted as a new WONDERKID, which makes me think, is Matt on the way out? Is there something that we don't know? Because obviously he would come in if it was a Matt replacement. We don't really need him while we've got our midfield is our strongest area. So if he comes in, apparently he's touted to be 7 to 12 million euro. He is only 20 years old. He's meant to be this next best thing, so really it's a Celtic signing. Buy him at 20 for a 5-year contract, sell him in 2 more years, and for 20 to 30 million again. I think we should get him in even if Matt stays, because like I said in my predictions video, I think Matt will be gone in the next window. But if we can have as strong as a team as we possibly can for the first half of the season, when we've got League and Cup and Champions League, that's not going to hurt. Then we sell off Matt halfway through the season for like 28 to 30 million. Why not? That's my opinions on that. It's a good signing, not an area that we really need. Left back, left centre back. Then if Matt is leaving, that kid would be great, but who knows? That's all I've got for this update. I'll be back for a Hibs preview. Like and subscribe. Or just subscribe. If you could subscribe, that would be good. I'm only on 30 subscribers, so going to 100. Whoa. Thanks for your time.